Everyone is talking about him. Tiger Woods returning to the Honda Classic. Take a look at the sun is just starting to rise here at the Honda Classic, and spectators are starting to arrive for the first tee off at 7:15. Todd Watson is being held right here at the Broward County Jail after being accused of harassing and threatening over 10 different judges. Welcome to Six in the Mix. I'm Taylor Smith. HBO confirmed that some of its programming was stolen. You can also sign a message for our troops right here on the honor wall or make one of these care packages. On Sunday after the tournament wraps up, they will both be shipped overseas. Today is a special day on campus. Not only is it the first day of the semester, but Chick-fil-A has milkshakes. According to this police audit, what it really comes down to is a mismanagement of money and unrealistic funds. There really is a somber feel in the air as people try and make sense of the Stoneman Douglas tragedy. But today, a 10th grader from the school says he is finding comfort in the words of Tiger Woods. And so this is a really hard question because you do things every single day, always fun, always exciting. We are here right now at the Jackson Memorial Hospital where a 27-year-old woman was taken after being attacked. She is now in good condition. Kevin hopes that this movement will be the one to make a change so that no other students or teachers have to go through this again. Reporting from PGA Nationals, Taylor Smith, CBS 12 Sports. Are you thinking about getting a pet? We are here with Dr. Ian Kupke, and he has some special tips on how to welcome a pet into your home. Goodbye to the bikini bottoms and hello to just a little bit more clothing. This year, the girls will be wearing new spandex material instead. You guys can follow the cross-country team and see how they're doing also on FAUsports.com. Because some of the judges are scared for their lives, a Miami judge will take this case moving forward. Here in Fort Lauderdale, Taylor Smith, NBC6 News. The Boca Raton Championship hopes that these two players will help break attendance records starting tomorrow. Reporting in Boca Raton, Taylor Smith, CBS 12 Sports. As exciting as this event is, there really is a somber feel in the air as people try and make sense of the Stoneman Douglas tragedy. But today, a 10th grader from the school says he is finding comfort in the words of Tiger Woods. Exactly 1 week ago today, Kevin Shanahan's life completely changed.
I wear the shirt as a tribute to, the 17 lives that have been taken.
The 10th grader at Stoneman Douglas has volunteered at the Honda Classic for several years now. Today, Tiger's caddy got wind that Kevin was a student there. Moments later, the golf great called him over during a warm-up. And what may have been a minor exchange in Tiger's mind meant the world to Kevin.
It was a majority of me thanking him because I thought oh my God, I'm getting signed by Tiger Woods. But, it really felt like he talked from the heart. It didn't feel scripted. It felt like it really came from him being sincere and saying, I'm really sorry that you're going through this. And it made me feel awesome.
Last year's Classic winner Rickie Fowler also stopped for a photo.
Pretty much all the players here are with Stoneman, and it really makes me happy to be a student and to be acknowledged here. And
as Kevin finds comfort at the Classic, he applauds his fellow classmates who are calling for a change at the Capitol.
A lot of my friends are protesting in Washington, D.C. right now, and I see them on TV, and it's like we've changed from these, high schoolers living out daily lives to, revolutionaries, starting this whole entire movement.
Kevin hopes that this movement will be the one to make a change so that no other students or teachers have to go through this again. Reporting from PGA Nationals, Taylor Smith, CBS 12 Sports. According to this police audit, what it really comes down to is a mismanagement of money and unrealistic funds, losing millions of dollars and upsetting thousands of athletes. The World Outgames is a series of different sports games, authentic culture, and unity of the LGBT community. Athletes from all over the world come to perform and leave an impression for what their community is all about. But this year, the athletes were left stranded and unable to perform.
You had 1,000 athletes from all over the world who spent thousands of dollars to get here and compete, and we find that there's $600,000 that just was mismanaged.
Miami Beach just finished the audit of the World Outgames, and they tell us who is to blame for this failure. The report states that Ivan Cano and Keith Hart were ambitious in their goals they had planned and projected over $11 million in revenue, 10,000 athletes, in 37 games.
A lot of warning signs that were expressed by several prominent other members and colleagues.
Simply put, they didn't handle their funds accordingly, and now they are in debt with hundreds of thousands of dollars owed to hotels, athletes, vendors, and funds. The $600,000 that was misplaced were supposed to go to games, attractions, and the event. Ivan Cano decided to use $106,000 for marketing purposes and trips around the world.
It wasn't just gross mismanagement, but it was also deliberate, a deliberate decision to squander and misappropriate funds for personal use.
The police say their findings aren't criminal and that they did not show malicious intent in what they were doing, although no further actions have been taken to prevent this from happening again.
I thought it was terrible. Like, nobody's going to being charged with anything. Nobody's even going to pay a fine.
Ivan Cano told me he was not quite ready to talk, but they are reviewing the audit and will prepare a response soon. Here in Miami Beach, Taylor Smith, NBC6 News.